what's your true story about Mike Tyson? What do you got for me about your experience with Mike on the set of The Hangover? If you had a true story about Mike, that's not to be believed. You got a good one about it?
Well, So
Okay.
he was in both. He was in both Hangover 1 and Hangover 2.
Yes, sir.
And in Hangover 2, of course, I have his tattoo, and I'm not sure that I don't know if he totally had read the script or was briefed on the script exactly before he got to Thailand to shoot with us. But when I walked out with his tattoo on my face for the first day of shooting with him, he looked so pissed.
Oh.
And I was terrified. And then there was like 10 minutes of just like really intense tension. And then he just breaks out with his like huge laugh.
Oh, thank God.
And, and I was like, oh my God, yes, okay. Mike was just messing with me, and rightfully so. And we had a great time shooting again.
Well, he came on this show years ago when I had to sometimes, because we're on radio, not to get too deep in the woods here, but I would have to take a break in the middle of long interviews just for the radio audience. And so it was up to me. It was my, I guess, prerogative when to take that over a certain period of time. And I knew I would have to take a break in the interview that I had with Mike sitting here. So I asked him at one point, I said, hey, if I could get you back in the ring, how many rounds could you go, like now at this age? And he says to me, I don't like to think about that because when I think about boxing, it puts me in a very dark place. At which point I'm like, well, we'll be right back. That's when I took the break.
Oh, man.
That's when I'm like, okay, I'm going to take that break now, and then we'll reset and come back.
Yeah, we'll refresh.
Now, when he hit you in the movie, like, did he come close? I mean, like, what happened there?
So that's a common misconception. He actually hit Zach in the movie.
So he did not hit you in the film. Okay. Right.
And it was the stunt guy comes and like sort of shows you exactly how to do those big punch moments, and like he's showing Mike, but Mike's the real deal. So like he's not necessarily going to respond perfectly to like somebody teaching him a specific way to punch. Like he just has those reflexes, and when Zach goes down from that fake punch, there was a split second where I was like, did that land? Oh my God. Did that land? Are we going to have to call an ambulance?
Oh my word.
Yeah, it's
and is it
he's incredible.
Is it true? Did you ad-lib the song at the piano with the chicken about Doug? Was that off the top of your head in The Hangover? Ed?
It was. I wrote it that day, but I didn't ad-lib it in the moment. Well, I wish I were that brilliant.
Okay,
but I'm not.
Now, how many takes did you at any point in time during the filming of that scene realize that you were in fact playing with a chicken on your piano, Ed, and the absurdity of it? Did you get caught in that, or can you focus? Like
I'm a really intense actor, Rich, and so I didn't allow myself to explore the absurdity. I just had to play the reality of the moment.
Understood.
And
you're a professional. I didn't mean to besmirch. I didn't mean to think that you couldn't.
How dare you?
My apologies, because I just think it's just everybody just sitting around and it's such a poignant moment. And there's a chicken on the piano, and you're.
I will tell you, there were so many times shooting that movie that we just could not stop laughing for any number of reasons, whether it was like something in the script or something that was happening off camera or just one of us messing with the other. Like it just. The making of that movie was one of the greatest times of my life, and I just remember it so fondly. And I think that's a big part of the appeal of the movie. Honestly, is just how much fun we were having making it, and that somehow sort of comes across.
Well, it certainly does, in my estimation, Ed, and this is not hyperbole because you're here either, but the final scene of that film where you take a look at what's in the camera is truly one of the funniest, greatest endings in the history of movies. It really is. I mean, what a payoff, what a finish. And I'm wondering, did you shoot those shots during the filming of it in real time? Like, did you say, okay, this is going to be for the camera shot at the end? Is that how you guys actually did that?
Yes.
For The Hangover?
Yeah. So there are, it's a mix. There are pictures in that final credit sequence that are sort of like additional moments from scenes in the movie.
Uh-huh.
So, and for those, like when we would shoot a scene, Todd, the director, would say like, okay, let's get some stills for the credits. But then there are a bunch of those photos that are just complete surprises, like me in a fist fight with Wayne Newton, or the scene where I'm pulling my tooth out. You don't ever see any of that stuff in the body of the movie. So those were things that we scheduled and had to go out and shoot just as stills for the credits.
Who could take a punch more, Wayne Newton or Zach Galifianakis? Who could take a punch better? What do you got for me?
Well, I think Wayne was. I can't remember. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I think Wayne was kind of kicking my ass.
Oh, right. My bad. My bad. That's another common misconception.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Just amazing, man. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.